YouTube. Your boy is back once again with another dating and relationships video. Okay, so the subject today is, should you wife up a single mum? Should you wife up a single mum? Right. Now, when I say wife up, I don't mean literally propose to get married to. I'm talking about just basically enter into a monogamous relationship with you. So there's a short answer, but everything has nuance to it, right? You know what I want you to do before I go any further? Pause the video, put in the comment your answer. Do you think a man should wife up? Do you think it's okay for a man to wife up a single mother? Right. Now, the definition of single mother is basically a woman that's got kids. Because you're thinking of getting into a relationship with her, that means she's single, but she's got kids. Now, for me, the short answer is no. But there's nuance to everything in it. So, there's things you need to consider. There are things you need to consider. So, wifing up a single mum, like, there's bare variations. Now, what do I mean? So like, actually, let me give you one of the worst scenarios and one of the, I'm not gonna say best, one of the least bad scenarios, yeah, for wifing up a single mum. So one of the worst scenarios are, obviously it could get worse than this, but one of the very bad scenarios will be you're a young guy, let's say mid-20s, right? You've gone for this, you enter into a monogamous relationship. Let's just say if a woman in her 30s, for example, and she's got 5 kids, young kids, well, all kind of school age, yeah, and she's got 5 different baby dads, even one of the kids, you don't even know who the dad is, like, and you haven't got kids yourself, you're young, and you enter into a relationship with this woman, and you do something like get her pregnant or propose to her and get married, and you earn decent money, and now she is entitled to half of your things, yeah? That's one of the worst situations, yeah? Obviously, there's exceptions to everything in it. Things could turn out amazing in what is on paper a bad choice, yeah? Now, one of the least bad scenarios is, let's say you're in your 40s, right? You had a relationship, yeah? Like, whether you was married or you was in a long-term relationship with a female, you both had kids together. This siren is gonna mess up my video. Ambulance, hopefully that everyone's okay. So, what's it called? So, let's say you're in your 40s, you've been in a long-term relationship with a female who whether you was married or not, you've had a few kids, right? When you got with this female, she didn't have kids, you didn't have kids, you got together, you was in a long-term relationship, and now many years later, your kids are like almost adults in their late teens or early 20s, and you've done the whole relationship thing, and now your long-term relationship or marriage breaks up because of whatever reason. Let's say you're just not getting on with the woman no more, or you cheat and get caught, or it breaks up for whatever reason, or whatever reason, yeah. Or something might happen and then she's not here no more. right? And then now you're a single guy. You've had your kid, you've done the whole, it's just not, your relationship just didn't last forever. Now you've got, now you're older, and you're not no rich guy, so you're not that rich, and you're not that good looking, so you ain't got the pick of the bunch of gal. You're in your 40s or whatever. Like, you earn just about the amount that the average 40-year-old earns, yeah. And then you're out on a dating scene. Most gal that you are dating has got kids. Now, the one that you end up in a relationship with, she's got one child for one man. Like, and her child is older, mid-teens, late teens, like, whatever. She's not been with the dad for a while, but there's no mad thing. He's not no bad man, wicked man, gunman going in and out of jail, like trying to scrutinize, like some insecure brer scrutinizing everyone his baby mum dates, even though they ain't been together for 10 years or whatever. Nothing like that. Just like, cool, you know, she broke up with her ex has moved on, had kids with another woman, cool, but the child is still in the dad's life. Everyone's normal, everyone's calm. And that is one of the least bad scenarios. Or one of the, you know what I'm saying? So it's not as bad as having going into a relationship with a woman with like, you haven't got kids of your own already. This woman's already got 5 kids from 5 men. She don't know what, one of the baby fathers, she don't even know who they are, whatever. You ain't had your kids yet, and you're about to have your first child with a woman that's got kids already. Like, so again, pause the video a second time if you've got time, and list some of the things that could come from that situation of having like a baby mum with all that. So some of the things include, the kids are gonna test you, they're not your kids, right? I've been in best situations in my life, so I can not too many, but I've been in situations in my life, so I can talk from experience. But actually, to be honest, I've not been in some mad thing compared to some people. sorry. I'm just thinking of certain things. Yeah, no, I haven't been in no mad things, to be honest. I've just been in one or two, like, but it's been calm. But you know, like from stories I hear, that, you know, like the kids don't respect the man. You're not my dad. Like, I'm personally a person that I don't like to tell off other people's kids, because I'm not trying to have anyone tell off my kids. You get me? So, but luckily I've not been in no madness where I've had to discipline kids that are not mine. You get me? But yeah, like, so the child's testing. Like, you want to be the man in the house, but you can't, because the kids are not even yours, and the kids don't even respect you. You know what I'm saying? And then let's say now you've had kids, you've been more sirens. Wow. It's the feds this time, like. So yeah, you've been in threw me off now. What was I saying? Anyway, so we're talking about kids. So kids, yeah, they just might not respect you, and you also, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You also might have had previous kids of your own that you've lived with or whatever, and you got a special bond and attachment to your kids. And these other kids that this woman has got, you've decided to enter into a relationship with her. You know, you're doing the dating thing. You know, she's leaving the kids with her mum and that while you're going on dates, or with the babysitter or whatever, or with her sisters or whatever, like. And then, you know, it's going good and whatever, you're getting close, and then it comes to the point where, yeah, you're gonna move in together and whatever, and then, yeah, it's just because women say, yeah, Right, this is jumping, fam. Yeah, but I need to get some stabilizer thing. Might have to delete this video, Rasta. Yeah, so, what am I saying? So, like, you're around the kids, but you ain't got love for the kids like that. And you hear, right, it's jumping. You hear women say things like, oh, you like, my kids come with me as a part of a package. You want me, you got to get in my kid's life. That's a lot the woman's asking for. Like, some women, I don't know what their brains are. Obviously, it is what it is, though, isn't it? Like their kids are their number one thing. And that's why sometimes it could just be seen as an issue from the start. Like, because their priority is their kids, understandably. I want every woman's priority to be their kids, don't get me wrong. But their kids are their priority. But you're not gonna have love for the kids, like, especially if you got your own kids. Or especially if you're just a grumpy guy. Or you like I'm a kids person. But the love for my own kids is gonna be levels above anyone else's kids. Like, levels. Yeah, so yeah, it's just that. And like, I don't know, some guys are different in it, but you're not gonna, obviously if you're around the kids a lot and you're getting off the kids, your love for them is gonna grow in it. And that's another thing. Like, if you do build a bond with the kids, not all men are going to, but if you do build a bond with the kids and then you break up with that girl, you're not the dad. You don't need to be around them. You might miss the kids, whatnot. Some brothers don't give a F, you get me? But yeah, so, and there's just bare other things, like, there's just bare other things. I don't want to make this video long, yeah, but there's just bare things like that could be an issue. Don't get me wrong, there could be bare issues in a relationship anyway, but like, yeah, it's just like, if the girl's got young kids, and obviously, I don't know out of everyone who's watching, who's got kids, who's not got kids, who's had any of these experiences, but if you are you're in the bed with your girl, you and the girl together have got a young child, the child is climbing into bed, yeah. The child is climbing into bed, yeah. That's your baby. Come in the middle, come jump in the middle, innit? Come into the bed, innit? Kids like, 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, like, they wake up in the middle of the night and come into the parents' bed, whether you're sharing the room or whether they got a separate room. Cool, like, innit? Come into mommy and daddy's bed. Yeah, it might mess up the morning sex that you want to have or whatever, but that's my baby, innit? But blood, when it's not your child, yeah, why are you coming into the bed and your leg is touching my leg, fam? No. All these things you gotta consider. And so I'm just thinking of situations like, when the child go toilet and there's shit up the toilet and don't flush it, there's all mess, there's all doo-doo on the seat and that. There's all doo-doo on the seat and that, like, and then, blood, if it's your child, I'm cleaning up. Obviously, I'm telling my child, right, look, what did you do? But I'm helping clean up the mess. I don't want no child doo-doo on my hand, like, that's not my child, you get me? So, yeah, it's just these things you got to put up with, but it's what it is, isn't it? It's like, and then you got to consider why did the relationship break up? Why did you enter into a relationship with a guy and then you're not with the guy no more? Either he left you or you left him. Now, if he left you, women normally women normally leave men. Women normally end the relationship. So if he left you, what kind of girl are you? What kind of mother are you? What what happened in it? What happened? Are you just not? Are you just someone that like a man just can't live with, or did you cheat, or what? What's the reason he left you? And if you left him, like, then you're thinking you've decided to have a child with him, and then you've left him. That means you made a bad choice. Like, what other bad decisions are you gonna make? You know what I'm saying? This is like, it's like all these things you got to contemplate. Don't get me wrong. You can get with a single person, enter into a relationship with. Everything could be roses. Pum pum could smell like roses. Whatever, like everything could be hunky dory, and then it could turn out bad. You know what I'm saying? Like a gunman ex that you never knew about could come out of jail and just cause a madness in your life and all that. So you never know, innit? But like certain things don't have signs in it. But when there are signs, then use those signs in it. You got kids, okay, how many kids? How many baby fathers? Like, my general rule is do not wife up a single mom. Yeah? And I've heard women say don't go into a relationship with a man that's got kids. And personally, I think it's not as bad, but I respect that. Like, if you don't want a man that's got kids, it's the same way the other way around. If you don't want a man that's got kids, it's cool. To me, it's worse the other way around for the man, because like the woman lives with the kids, so you're dealing with them the whole time. Yeah, the woman's gonna say, okay, you got kids elsewhere, you got to go off and spend time with your kids and whatever. But you see your kids all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? I got to deal with them daily. You get me? So the ultimate thing is, because like you could be like, I'm saying, I think there's two big things. It's with, if you're gonna three big things. Three big things. There's so many different things. There's so much things I haven't said. I just don't want to make this video too long here. But there's three things in terms of, I forgot one of them now. There's three things that you need to consider when you are going to wife up. Sorry. There's three things to consider when thinking of, are you going to enter a relationship with this single mum? Yeah. In no particular order. Actually, let's do it in order. Yeah. The first thing is, how many kids and baby fathers has she got? Because like I said, one child in their late teens with one baby father that she was in a long-term relationship with, that they broke up for not outrageous reason, compared to a woman that's got 5 kids, one in nursery, 3 in primary school, one just started secondary school, one of the baby fathers, she don't even know who they are, 5 different baby fathers. Like, so the number one thing is, how many kids, how many baby fathers? Yes, it's 2 questions, but it's together. Yeah, how many kids and how many baby fathers? That is the number one thing. Yeah. And I don't know in which order to put the next 2. Wait, I'm in the wrong pussy clock lane. Backside. Yeah, sorry. Okay, the second one and third one's not in no particular order. I don't want to sit here and contemplate which one's more important, because it depends. But the other 2 things that you need to actually consider is, actually, I'll say this is number 2. Have you got kids already? In any setting, whether it's whether it's you got 3 kids from a relationship that you had long term, your 3 kids are all with the same baby mum from a long term relationship, or whether you're just some anything guy with 9 different baby mums, kids here, there, and everywhere. Like, because in the scenario that you've got like a few kids from a long-term relationship with someone that is in long-term, like you've already had an experience. You've got your kids. Maybe you want more, maybe you don't want more, but you've had that experience of being in a relationship with a woman, yeah, that you both didn't have kids. You had the relationship, like you done that, but it broke off for some reason. Now you're a single baby father, yeah. So, is it as deep as a guy that's not got kids already? Yeah. I'm still saying the general answer is no. You shouldn't wife up a single mum. But if you've got kids already and you've done that whole thing already, then it's not as bad. And then the third thing is your age. And the 2 things about the age is, number 1, if you're young, you don't want to be taking on other people's kids that young. No way. Like, you got so much going for your life, like, well, maybe you don't, but like you potentially have so much going for your life, like, and you're gonna take on someone else's kids that's not yours. What? And the second thing about that age is, the younger you are, the more likely it is for you to find girls your age that don't have kids. No matter how broke you are, no matter how ugly you are, no matter how out of shape you are, the younger you are, the more chance of you finding a girl that has no kids. This normal maths, normal biology, like, you know what I'm saying? So, again, my thing is, don't try to wife a baby mum. But I'm not one of these guys on the internet that's gonna say some extreme things. I know not everyone looks like Trey Songz. Not everyone's got some chiseled body with washboard abs. Not everyone's got Drake money. Not everyone's the height of Michael Jordan. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's got the charisma. Not everyone, you know what I'm saying? So, like, so sometimes you have to settle in it. To be honest, you don't have to. You can sleep with these girls and you don't have to be in a relationship with them. But that's a whole nother video. That's another video. But so, you know what I'm saying? So you might, if you're a relationship type guy, you're going in that direction, which is not a recommendation, but it's a different video because there's ins and outs of that conversation. We've spoken about this before. But yeah, if you're going into a relationship with a girl, try to avoid single mums. But if you are going to do it, if you are going to do it, first of all, is consider how many kids and how many baby fathers. More than one baby father is the reddest flag. The more than one baby father is the reddest flag, like the reddest. You get me? Secondly, what was the second one again? Yeah, have you got kids? Have you got kids already? Have you done this whole thing? And number 3 is your age. Yeah, let's leave it there. 24 minutes, longer than I expected, as always. Hope it wasn't too long. Thank you if you stayed for this long. Happy to hear your stories as well. If you've got an anonymous account or whatever, obviously not everyone wants to share their story. You might want to share stories with your friends, whatever. And I'm saying that generally don't wife up baby mums. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your opinion either way, but especially if you disagree, from the males and females, like, because there's definitely counter arguments to that out there. It's just that there's any of those people with those counter arguments, watch this video. Share the video with anyone that's got an opinion on this, please. And I'll be sure to check the comments. So I'll catch you on the next video.